Hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, I've brought in this brought out this jade forest. I keep it in my porch. I was watering it, and I water them once a week, roughly, and give them a good soaking, and then outside, then I leave them kind of drain for a while, and then I bring them back in, and then I don't water them, and I let them dry out completely before I water them again. But I was looking at this one and it needs pruning again, and the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm kind of not too happy with it. I don't like all these roots showing on this tree. I think the tree could be straightened up more, planted at a different angle and hide some of them roots. So I've decided I'm going to repot it. Probably would have been helpful if I decided that before I watered it, but anyway, not to worry. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this path I made. So just put them in the drawer there, dry for another time. Okay, so the pruning of the tree, or the trees, I might do when I take them out and I decide which way I'm going to put them, because I don't want to prune it like this and then decide I'm turning it or I'm straightening it and something looks a bit different. So I think I'm probably best to do the pruning when I get them out of the pots, onto the pot. So this one is wired in. I'm not too sure why I wired them in, because they're in the house, so got these small cuttings. I suppose I should probably dig them out. Like I said, it would have been better if I'd have done this when the soil was dry, but it's not too bad. Big cut in here. Okay, stand him up over there up there a minute. In there. These ones, did I tie these in? Yep. It's away there, so we'll just snip that. Oh, a lot of roots on them. Big root there has attached itself to the drainage screen. Again, not really thinking ahead here. I should have got my tray out and done it over my tray. Yeah, okay, we'll get it in. Get all the rubbish into a tray in a second. Okay, just stand them up over there. And up there. I'll just get up my tray. Which I should have done at the start. Now, I'm also thinking I'm going to use a bigger tray. Ooh. And a bigger pot for it. Now the only bigger one I have at the moment is a plastic one, but it'll do for now. just a bit wider, give me more of a thing. These are just a couple of cuttings, spare cuttings, in case I need more. Okay, so let's have a look. Suppose you better give the roots a bit of a cleaning off first. Whoops. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put them to one side and we'll go out and wash them. I won't do any real pruning to the roots unless there's some growing really in the wrong way, because I want to keep as much roots as I can on them for now. I don't need to do any massive root pruning in this repot. Okay, so I'll go and wash them roots and we'll come back. Okay, so we've got them roughly cleaned off, so I'm just going out, go through it now, and just I'm not even going to attempt trying to untwist all these. They're just so badly twisted and tied themselves up in knots now at this stage. They are what they are now, and I'm just not brave enough to go chopping the whole lot off. Maybe try and get that one. Maybe twist them around a little bit more like that. Get them into a little bit better shape. This one here, I don't think I'm going to be able to untangle that. I may be able to. They are quite flexible. Maybe I can unwrap that one. Yeah, get that one in there. It's not too bad. But my plan is, see, it was planted like that, kind of that way, and I'm thinking of changing it to having it that way, so it's more, is it that way? Let me look. I think if we have this as the front, no, that wasn't the front I wanted. Maybe this is the front and we'll clean it out a bit. No, we'll flies back and stand it more like, so it's more leveled out, the canopy, rather than having it back like that. I'm going to stand it up more straight like that. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do now then is just give it a pruning. So if this is my front now, we might want to just clear out a few of these branches. We have this one here which is crossing the trunk. So we'll take that one out. Take that one back. Reduce the tops of some of these off. So back here needs a bit lightening up a bit. Take that one off altogether. Okay, so maybe something like that for now. Now, I'm just wondering, do I need to wire it in? Or will it stay? I think it'll be deep enough in the pot that it'll stay. So I need to decide where I want to put it. And I think maybe here. I want it deep into the pot as I can. Yeah, about there. So I'll get some soil. Okay, so if we have that one there, like that, that's the main tree in. Now, our next big tree is this one. And we have two branches here coming out, so one directly above the other, so I'm going to take this one off completely. And then again we'll bring this one back to some sort of a reasonable shape. Might look a bit odd at the start when you plant them in the new positions, but once they're in it, then you can start training them in that position. There's a big long branch here in the back of this one. I'll take that out. I'm just looking. This tree is. I want to try and keep them apart if I can. I'll move this one back further again. Bring this one forward slightly as well. Just work the soil into the roots, which helps to hold it in. Dropping trees everywhere here. The shed is way too small to be trying to work in. Another bit of right up around that to hold it. Okay. So my second tree. Maybe down there, I think. Just put a little bit under the middle of it. Now, a couple more trees here now. So I need to decide. Maybe put that one back there. Again, we'll just prune it back a little bit. This fly is driving me crazy. Okay, so if we put him maybe back down like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause and try and get rid of this fly. Okay, he's gone. I have to turn the light off and open the door so he flies out for the light. Okay, so we've got 3 trees in so far. I'm wondering if this tree a bit high. I think it is. I think I'm going to take this one back to here. Just let it fill out a bit more. This seems a bit strong here too. I'm going to take that off. Take that out. Just to shorten it a bit. I'm going to do some of these back as well. They're a bit long. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Like I said, we can prune it as it's growing. Okay, so that's 3 trees. Now I need to decide how many more I want in here. I'll have this one. Needs to be pruned anyway. nice big leaves. I'm thinking 5 trees is probably enough. I want to try to put them so they're not interfering with each other if possible. The main tree is getting quite big now. What else do we have? We have these little ones. I'm going to possibly go at the back there. We better tuck it under here. Maybe I need to bring this one in closer, back a bit. Put that one there. Maybe we can put the small one back here. There for him. And maybe we'll just put that one there then, like that. Okay. Okay, so we'll work all them in. We'll have a look. I was thinking that was and that tree at the back is just could possibly come this way a bit more. here. So when you're looking at it from the front, it's not hidden from the main tree. It leaves a gap through the middle. Do I like that gap through the middle, or would it be better further over this way? It's kind of interfering with that tree then, so I think it needs to go this way just a tiny bit so it's not in line with the main tree. It's about there, I think. Just gonna push the roots down so that okay, let's just work them in now and see how they look. Once, like I said, once they're in the way I want them, then my next pruning, when they've taken and they're good and strong, then we can start deciding on the branch structure, if it's in the right places, and whether we want to change anything. It's just mainly now to get them. I think I need to get this one down deeper. It's a bit too top heavy. Push some roots in. I don't think you really get much of a root flare with these, so once you have roots in the soil, it's as good as it's going to get, I think. I don't think you're going to get lovely big root bases like you do on maples and things. Okay, let's have a look at that now. Okay, so I think that's not bad. We're getting a bit of like some tree like that. It can all be grown to whatever way you want it now once it's taken. But the main trees at the front, we've just got a few around. Just hoping they're not too evenly spaced. I think they're okay from the front. They look. This looks closer. It's hard to see on the camera. But they don't look too bad. I don't think it's worth putting any more in. I think you're gonna just chocker it up choke it up then, there'll be too many, and then you start getting too full. When they grow, they'll start filling it out quite a lot. Like, for now, I'm just going to stick with the 5. We'll put these into pots. We can always add more at a late stage if we need to. So what I will do now is I'll just put a layer of sand over it just to kind of help hold it in. I won't water it. Or will I water it? Maybe I should water the soil. And so I'll water the soil first and then we'll put some sand on the top. Okay, so I'll give it a good soaking now. So it's all been watered, so now I'm just going to put some sand on the top. It'll just help with the gripping of the trees. And just make it look a little bit better because this is going in the house. So I need it to look a little bit better than just some bonsai soil. I won't bother with pests and all that kind of stuff right now. Right now I'm just concentrating on getting the trees back growing again. Just no, need to get in there now with a smaller scoop, I think. Okay, looks a bit white and boring at the moment, but like I said, this is just to get the trees healthy, and then next time we bring it in, we'll do a bit of landscape work on it. So definitely a lot happy with the main tree, tilted over more, and it's less cluttered looking. I can get to each tree. The other way they were jammed in up against each other, made it difficult to work on, and they were ending up growing with no branches. Like that one there had no branches because there was a tree in front of it, and even the main tree has no branches at the back, barely. So at least this way there's a bit more room for it to grow, more to grow. Okay, so like that, we'll put that one to one side now, and put it up there for a minute. Now this is my other jade forest that I have in the porch. You see again, it's just been watered. So last time I worked on this, I gave it all a real good chopping back. You see it's growing pretty good. The only thing I'm thinking is one branch died in there. This one didn't grow anything, so just going to rot it off. So I'm wondering, this looks very straight now, a bit awkward looking. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut it off there and down here, and just plant that as a separate tree. So let's get my large snips. They'll do the job. You can see it there, it's just kind of going across the front of that rock, and I just think it looks a bit odd. It's heavier than the main tree. So I'll try and get in here and do this in one go if I can. Nope, it's too fat. The scissors maybe get the rest of it. Okay. There you can see that's actually thicker than the trunk of the tree. I don't know if there's anywhere really. But I used to switch it out for that one in there. In the centre. Look. I don't know, though, I like the emptiness in here when these fill out, and then you've just got kind of like, you can see the rock. If I put this in, it fills out. I think we won't bother. I'll just plant this in its own pot. Okay, so that's all I was going to do with this one. I just noticed it when I was watering it. That branch didn't look great. I'll just clean this off a little bit. Okay, a little onyx back in. He's walking down his path. Okay, so that's that one. You can see it's growing pretty good, all good and strong. I like that. I just water it, give it a good soak and leave it out to drain for a couple of hours, and then I put it in and leave it for the week. Okay, so all that's left is to see what cuttings. So we've got this one, we have this guy, we have these two, and we should have some more ones here that were rooted. And then I probably won't bother with any more cuttings. You could almost make a little forest in itself here. Let's have a look. I'll see what we've got. Okay, we'll just stick them in just plastic pot and make like a miniature forest. It'll just be easier than trying to have lots of pots again, small little pots. I'll stick this into the greenhouse then. My little greenhouse to soil. There. Put in a base layer. Trim these roots back a little bit. Okay. We just put these guys. We'll just not want to stop spinning. Worm. I'll just plant these guys around it, around the main tree. Also just to grow them as cuttings, but won't be actually a forest as such. But I may as well plant them in something so they're all together. cuttings in there. We'll be cutting here, we'll put that at the front there. Stick it back there. And then there's this little one here. Just work into there. Okay, we'll just okay, so we can give that a water and we'll put that in the greenhouse. Put that out the way there a second, and then we've just got this big cut in here. So let's get a pot for that. Let's have a look what we got. Okay, so I've got this little pot. It's kind of nice little pot and it's good and deep. So it'll be good for hopefully holding this guy up. Shoot the back of the chopstick now just to pack it in good and solid. This one I won't water because it's just a cut in, so we need it to callus over. So I'll just leave it now. Okay, so that'll do. All the rest of these cuttings I'm not going to bother with. To be honest, I'm not going to have a room for them all anyway come the winter. So okay, that went on a bit longer than I thought. I wasn't expecting to be doing all that work today, but anyway, we got it done. So we'll keep you updated on the repot, and hopefully all goes okay and it survives. I can't see why it wouldn't. I didn't take any real roots off it. And yeah, so as always guys, thanks for watching and we will see you on the next one.